Stephanie, because, people.
And that is what happened at the end of the Black Crow bounty. And now we're on to this week's episode, which is part 1 of the Grimjaw bounty. So, gentlemen, let us begin. Background information is necessary in this one. So, Aramil, this is important for you.
Please.
You, everybody, the players know, but the characters don't know, that you were also one of the members of the Hunters of Hobb, this group of bounty hunters that operates out of the Hobb district in Kingshaven. So, you were also a spy. A lot of people don't know that, except, the players know that, but the characters don't know that.
Characters don't.
And you have your contact, a gentleman by the name of Nolan Nilo. He has given you a tip that Grimjaw, where he is, in the Citrix Forest. I might have that name wrong. Just let me make sure I'm not saying the wrong thing. The Carix Forest. So, as you can see on the wanted poster, Grimjaw is worth a decent chunk of change, dead or alive, which is kind of nice.
Ooh.
He's
Excellent.
worth 350. But more importantly, especially to you... What did I just do? Oh, nothing. Never mind. More importantly to you is that Grimjaw has kidnapped a woman. Her name is Aislinn Verns. She is actually Lord Rigby Verns' daughter. That is why Nolan Nilo has tipped you off to this situation. There is a cave complex that he works out of in the Carix Forest. For the rest of you, the Carix Forest is a fairly interesting place. It's the King's Forest of Kingshaven. There are lumber camps dotted around the edge of the forest, and wagons roll to and from the wharfs of Kingshaven from the lumber camps. The road that they use is called the Wooded Way. It is guarded regularly by the Kingshaven Cavalry. Farther into the woods are more of an unknown entity, as rumors of bandit camps, ferries, pools of still water of unknown depths, housing strange creatures, nature spirits, reappearing and disappearing towers, and other myths and stories run rampant from the lumberjacks who work in the camps. The camps are also known to replant trees from the places they've taken them from. This practice started only 8 years ago. And interesting little they don't really talk about why. So
intriguing.
So he wasn't here last time, but your little your little friend, because he is actually small and a halfling. And man, I am still trying to get used to navigating all my stuff on the screen at the same time. Eventually, I'll have a better setup for this. But Aramil has told you about this bounty. Also, it is rumored, Willow, that a halfling was also seen with Grimjaw that sort of fits the description of you, similar to you, maybe your brother. Thirdly, Doc Coalbeard. This is important to you.
Yes.
Grimjaw was once a member of the Black Brigade. He was a unit which fought against your unit in that Bloodstone Pass ambush. So he was there. He was one of the people that assisted in the murder of your very, very close relative.
That's not cool, man.
Yeah. So this might be a chance for you to get a little bit of vengeance on that guy.
Uh-huh.
All right. So we start with you guys in one of the lumber camps.
Hi ho, a chop the wood I go.
And that's what's going on. People are chopping wood. People are moving around. There is a gentleman named Bork Redson. He is one of the camp leaders. He has approached your group. He's like looking you over because there's a bunch of short people and one person, one human. He is also a human. He looks you over. He's like, "What kind of ragtag group of people are you?"
We are the most adventurous type of ragtag group, if you say.
What does that mean? I mean,
What?
you're adventurers? I mean, you're awfully short to be an adventurer, aren't you?
It's always with the height. It's always with the height.
Yeah, he's got a big
Yes,
puffy
yes, it
beard,
is.
way puffier than Alex Swingle's. and he's got like
I would
he's
have
got
I would let
very
you know that I
warm-looking
can
hat.
fall like a champ, good sir.
You can- that's interesting.
Wow.
Is there anybody
that's-
here that actually is more intelligent or serious than this little small folk right here?
All right, if I must. Anyways, we are here on
All right.
official business to apprehend a foe that is. Okay, thank you with the chat messages. So we are here to apprehend someone of great importance named Grimjaw. I believe that's what it's called.
Grimjaw.
That's Grimjaw.
That bugbear bandit that keeps harassing the caravans coming to and from the camps to Kingshaven, huh?
Exactly, the
He's,
one. and only.
Yes.
He's well known to us. Actually, I have a survivor here from one of their more recent raids. Apparently, he kind of wandered into camp a couple of days ago. He's right over there. He points over to a cabin where there's people walking in and out and around. There's like smoke coming out of the log cabin.
I
Feel free to
begin
go.
my way
Wow,
over there.
That's okay. Yeah.
So
I
you,
open up
so you
that
walk
door.
in there. Yeah, you walk in there and the place smells like death. There's somebody laying on the there's somebody laying on a bed, and he is wrapped up in a lot of bandages, and there's blood seeping through the bandages, and he looks pretty bad. He's got bandages wrapped around his head. His one arm looks like it's slinged up. He just doesn't look good. You see a sword and a shield sitting against the bed, and a suit of very torn up armor. You recognize the armor as being that of the Kingshaven constabulary, which they tend to guard, nobles and whatnot when they're off and about and doing things sometimes, especially the lords and ladies of Kingshaven.
So I walk up to this gentleman.
Okay.
Can he see? Like, his eyes are wrapped or
Yeah,
anything
it's
like
just
that?
Only his one eye is wrapped. His other eye is puffy, but is closed right now. He seems to be sleeping.
I see. Well, time to wake his butt up.
Oh,
Okay.
how nice.
What? Who are you?
Do I look familiar to you, good sir?
His eye gets really wide for a second. He's like, you did this to me.
Wait, what?
Whoa.
Whoa.
So you have seen me before.
Why have you come back to finish the job?
Where have you seen me before?
Help! Help! He can't
Alright.
really scream very loudly.
Yeah. Alright,
But,
well, I back off and I tell my buddies, alright, I think my brother has been here to this man. You guys better talk to him. He's gonna be too afraid of me. Aha! Fear the little man!
What did you do?
Don't worry, we're here to help you.
Whoa.
He looks up at you. He's like, "Are you with that little one that tried to kill me once, and you almost succeeded?"
I'm with the little one, but not by choice. He's kind of annoying sometimes.
Aye.
But
Sounds like truth.
he was not the one who tried to kill you.
Like, he looks. He's obviously, this guy's obviously out of it. Like, he's half dead. So
Oh.
he's like, "Who are you?"
They call me Doc Coldbeard.
Oh, good lord.
What do you want?
We need some information from you, and to show our good faith, I make a gun gesture at him, and I shoot him a cure minor wounds.
All right, kapoo!
All
So you
right.
shoot him with cure minor wounds. He looks a little better.
That's okay.
It's like, "Thank you. Oh, I feel so much better."
No problem.
And then he kind of looks over at the little halfling. He looks over at Willow, and he's like,
Oh.
"Oh, you're not the one that stabbed me. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to implicate. You looked like him. You could be his brother."
Mysterious indeed.
What can I help you with?
Well,
Oh, okay.
we need some
Oh, well,
information
I guess does
on
anyone
your
know what
homie
to?
you're rolling with.
Well, I had too many people talking at the same time. What's up?
I said we need some information on your big guy there, the guy you're rolling with.
Grimjaw.
Which guy?
Grim.
He wasn't rolling with Grimjaw. He was one of the guards.
Cards.
Oh, okay, yeah.
He's the survivor.
Oh, okay.
All right.
What do we want to ask him? Let's see. Well, we need to know where he's at.
Shall we
so-
start with the attack?
So
Where
the reality of the situation, just so everybody knows, Aramil knows where this place is, like where you guys are supposed to be going. You actually don't have to talk to this guy. You can ask him questions, and he might have information for you.
Oh, right.
Well then.
How were you? Were you with other? When you were attacked? How many were there?
There was some humans, about half a dozen of them. There was a bunch of goblins. There was a goblin that was, I think he was a priest of the dark god. And then there was Grimjaw. And then there was that halfling that looked like you. And then there was another man who seemed to be in charge of the human side.
What did the head human guy look like?
He was probably about. He was a little taller than that guy. He points at it's Andrew. Andrew, right? Andrew Nielsen. He points at Andrew Nielsen.
Oh yeah.
And he was bald. He had a scar running down the right side of his face. He also he wore leathers that were cut off at the arms, so his arms were showing his arms were rather large. He didn't fight with conventional weapons. He had what looked like to be gloves with daggers like attached to them that stuck out.
Were there any markings on his arms?
No, there wasn't. Just scars.
Just scars.
Scars.
Just scars. All right, so we're dealing with a lot of people, guys. A lot of people. We got a big old human guy. Jesus.
Well, good lord.
Is there anything you guys
I
wanna
don't
ask
think
him?
it's Jesus.
I'm pretty much good.
Meh.
I think we're gonna have to formulate a plan to stop these guys.
You think?
I do.
First, let's find out where they are.
All right. So I'm going to ask the guards a question, and I just wanted to. I'm going to ask him, what exactly were you protecting at the time of the attack?
Oh, we were escorting. And then he sort of stops saying what he was saying and sort of looks around. He's like, okay, we were.
Okay.
And then he leans in. He's like, don't tell anyone. But we were escorting Aislinn Verns, the daughter of Lord Rigby Verns.
Oh, wow.
So,
Oh.
Your secret will be safe with us. We are paid.
Please, if you can-
secrets really well.
if you can save her and return her, I'm sure her father would be very grateful.
Can I roll like some kind of knowledge? Because this person obviously is probably pretty famous. If they want to keep it a secret, so maybe that we know a little bit more about that
Jesus.
chick. Because I don't know shit about this chick right now.
Okay, so you actually don't have to roll. If you want to roll for more information, I'll tell you some basic stuff. But if you want to roll for something like more, if you have, it would be. I don't know. Do you have a skill that would be associated with that? If not, it would just be intelligence for just having picked up things, or maybe even charisma for having talked to people in bars and things like that.
Would you like a hand? Perhaps. Oh, I'm not sure if
Actually,
it'll work. Gather
here's the-
rumors probably won't work.
Here's the thing, though. Does the thing is that what the heck? I hate when that happens. The thing is that Aramil is actually, like, you guys don't know this, but Like, he knows this. He's part of the court. Now, if you want to volunteer this information, Aramil, you can do that. And I'll just speak for you, but, you know, then you're volunteering information and more about yourself and maybe letting them know who you are more.
Yeah.
I choose not.
Yeah, I agree. I don't want them to know more about us. That's good enough for me. I think we got.
No, I was saying that Arab, like the rest of the characters,
I
like,
could just.
the characters would know more about you because you guys know as players. This is the difference between player and character information.
And character
As players,
knowledge.
You know Aramel is part of the court. Like, he's actually a spy and he works as part of the court and he gets sent out on missions sometimes. And he hooked up with you guys probably for that reason. But
All right, so let's make sure not to spend 5 minutes making this decision. Just make the decision.
Yeah.
So make the decision. Do you want to spit the information out, or do you want to hide it?
Hide it.
Is there anything that I could give them a little without revealing too much, or is it just?
Sure, you can.
Is
give
there like
the
a general
basics.
knowledge thing? Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So Aislinn Verns is the daughter of Lord Rigby. Lord Rigby is on the King's High Council. He's one of his big advisors, especially when it comes to economics and things like that. So he's rather wealthy, and he's rather well known and rather influential and important. So Aislinn would be ransomed for quite a bit of money if she was ransomed. And she's also worth quite a bit of influence because, you know, she's this guy's daughter, and he's rather important.
Daughters tend to be important to their fathers.
Yeah.
No, my future for grandchildren. I was gonna say children.
Whoa.
Hey man, it could have been done. Could have been done.
Now, conversely,
I
if
know,
somebody
right?
like I'll give the hint this time. Conversely, if somebody wants to, they could roll a knowledge check on the other guy that I described, the rogue, because that's a pretty fair description of him, so that that might trigger something and people might know who he is.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a distinct scar. It's a distinct, like, being bald. Not everybody walks around with a ripped, like, leather jerkin vest or punching daggers. Like, it's not a normal way to fight.
No, it's not.
Okay.
I
But
don't
you
know.
don't have to.
I have knowledge.
Are there
4.
different skill?
That's about it. You can just do
And anybody can.
intelligence.
Yeah, you can make a general intelligence check.
Well, I got intelligence of 7.
Would that just be int?
Okay, crit. Oh, sorry.
I just want to ask him the next question.
Swingle. Sure, Swingle.
And if you could point on a map like where you guys were attacked, that would be helpful.
You guys have a map, because that makes sense, and he points on the map, which is not along the wooded road. It was along a different path that was skirting around the outside, going south.
Okay.
Which is actually the way to go to the southern country.
All right, so if there isn't any more pressing questions, like, you know, what the guardsmen had to eat that day or anything like that, I think we should head on down to where they were last attacked, or anything that's suspicious along that area.
Steve, you had a question?
Is there an actual skill for, like, finding stuff out with people other than gather rumors? There's like
streetwise, which is talking to people and things like that. But there's also
there's an actual streetwise. Okay.
Yeah, there's sort of a I think there's an underworld skill of some sort, like a knowledge like knowledge local, knowledge something like that.
Okay. Because I actually would like to see if I know anything about the guy, but I wasn't sure if my gather rumors would apply or not. So.
Well, you can't gather rumors here
because I figured that's based off.
Yeah, you don't have the time or the people.
Yeah.
Well, I also would like to just do an intelligence roll to see if that guy sparks a memory.
Doc Colbert got a 15. The guy, because he rolled and asked me in the chat, which you guys don't see, which is fine. Blah blah blah.
And for that, I would have a that plus 2, 14.
I also would like
to
roll
free.
As
you
well.
can. Yeah, go ahead. You can roll.
Oh,
you guys
Jesus.
can all confer.
That's a 9 because I don't have any pluses in intelligence. Rolled a 9. Rolled a 9.
Da, 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 da.
His name is Bardic Levis. He is in charge of a local street gang called Bardic's Boys, which, consequently, with a 15, you know that the Bardic's Boys tend to work under the auspices of the thieves guild known as Hidden Knight, which you ran into their people in our first session.
These guys again, and even had him probably had some red gloves on him.
Well, that was the red gloves one. That was a Midnight's
Assassin.
Kiss assassin.
Yeah, the assassins. I remember now. Ugh.
I think I missed something.
You were there in
Bardic,
spirit, sort of.
Bardic Levis,
Yeah, well, yeah.
as I was asked in the chat.
Phil, did that go through, by the way?
Yeah.
All right.
With Z.
So you guys want to go over to where they were attacked?
Yeah. I thought we wanted to talk to the other guy first, right? Or did you want to go straight to the...
Which other guy?
The guy that was harassing us when we came in, or?
Yeah, never mind. Yeah, let's go where they were attacked. I'm thinking something else.
Okay.
Sorry. I'll have to cut that out when I edit this. Okay, so the scene ends as you guys decide to walk out the door. The scene opens with you guys by a where he is indicated on the map, and you can see that the brush and things like that have been sort of like torn down or pushed down and starting to grow back now. It's been a couple of days off to the side of the road going into the Carrick's forest. I assume you guys explore. You walk in there a little ways and about
search. Look.
Yeah, you guys can easily trail it for a while. Aramil, you know that you're very close to where you were tipped off that this this cavern system, the entrance of this cavern system for Grimjaw.
The cave system should be right around. Yeah.
Yep. You know where it is. They obviously don't, but you do find the wagon.
They don't.
The wagon and several dead horses and a bunch of dead bodies. But the dead bodies are probably about 70 feet in. The wagon is about 30 or 40 feet in and covered in brush and whatnot. A lot of the bodies have been eaten by animals. It doesn't smell very good.
Oof.
So, guys, yeah, this place doesn't smell too nice. Not too nice at all.
They just had to waste the horses, didn't they?
Yeah. How much of the horses are left in? Can I make horse jerky? Is there enough of a horse?
You could,
hey man, I gotta have third breakfast. Come on.
Let me put it this way: the horses have been outside for a couple of days.
Oh, they're not good anymore then. Damn it.
And it should be noted
just
that
let it cook for a while.
It should be noted that the number of dead horses are not equal to the number of horses that would probably have been on the caravan. So these are probably, you could assume that they were probably killed during the attack.
Interesting.
Seems legit.
All right. So you wish to?
Should I even bother with the spot check? See if there's anything else around here. I assume that's what spot is.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's D20 and then the skill die it is now.
Yes.
That's how it works. Okay.
Assuming you have the spot skill.
Of course I do.
And plus your wisdom modifier.
It was 13. 12. I picked the wrong dumb stat.
I got 16 for spot as well.
Okay. Well, as you guys are searching around the bodies and the horses and what, is that what you guys are doing? Are you guys what are you guys doing?
Oh, I'm searching around the horses.
Oh, look at. I was just looking around to see if there might have been anyone left to keep an eye out.
I was specifically looking around the horses.
Okay. You're looking for someone.
Okay. I'm looking at the inside the cart there, inside the caravan itself.
All right. If you're looking around for stuff, it's search. If you're looking around for people, like Steve was, it's spot.
Well, I'm searching.
Okay. Yeah.
Yep.
Well, I got an 8. 9. So I'm looking at my shoes.
Nice.
Ooh, I tied him so good today.
So
pretty much.
Let's run these down. Aramil, you're keeping an eye out, looking around for anything. You think off towards where you know that the entrance is, you see movement in the underbrush. But you don't see anything else. You just see movement in the underbrush.
Okay.
Willow, as you're searching around the horses and the dead bodies and whatnot, or are you just searching around the horses?
I'm just searching around the horses. Yeah.
All right. As you're searching around the horses, you find one of the saddlebags is still intact and locked, and it looks like that whoever was here decided not to take the whole saddlebag, and didn't bother to cut it open. So you're not sure what's inside of it. Doc, you found a rock. And,
Yes. I keep this rock. Name it Fred.
and Andrew.
Andrew.
Andrew, you're looking around inside the coach, and as you're looking around, you see that there was a suitcase obviously at one point, and it was ripped open, and a bunch of things were thrown around. There's clothes, kind of like a couple of pieces of clothing left in here and strewn about. As you're searching around though with your 15, you do find a golden locket.
All right.
Inside the locket,
Yeah.
inside the locket is the picture of a man. Sort of a sketch.
Okay.
He looks noble. The golden locket is also that of a heart.
Ooh, a heart-shaped locket.
Yeah, and the chain was broken.
Bum bum bum.
It wasn't in a heart-shaped box, was it?
No, it was not in a heart-shaped box.
So, anyways, I'm gonna for my portion to tell you what I'm gonna do next is I'm gonna take it and I'm gonna show it off to the rest of the group.
All right.
Okay.
So everybody sees this locket with this drawing of a gentleman, a noble-looking gentleman inside of it.
Wouldn't happen to be Burns Senior.
A what?
Wouldn't happen to look like the father, would it?
No, it's not the father.
I want to cut the. If I can cut it, I want to cut that saddlebag off.
Yeah, you can just take it. It's just
Oh.
it's kind of it's
Oh.
it's a saddlebag, so you have to like throw it over your shoulder. It's kind of cumbersome a little bit because you're a little guy.
I'm a little guy. Yeah, I am a little guy. Well, I'll take it because I want to look in it or try to open it up to look in it.
You can open it up right now if you want.
Yeah.
I shall open it right now. Whoa.
So you're cutting. Are you going to cut open the saddlebag or gonna just pick the lock?
Now I'm gonna cut it open. I ain't gonna waste my time
All right.
doing that.
Cool. As you're doing that and you're showing off the locket to everybody, the two people that are sort of looking at the locket, Doc Holbeard and Aramil, can you please give me spot checks?
Oh crap.
Sure thing.
Yep.
Would you be so kind to roll something for me so I can see if you die or not?
I got an 18.
That's pretty good.
Let's see here, 13 plus that plus 17.
Excellent. So you cut open
Have a deep.
the saddlebag, and as you cut open the saddlebag, you find a vial with a stopper in it. It has got a clear liquid inside of it, and there's also a book in there, some sort of journal or something.
Huh.
But as you do that, you're like, huh, look what I found. You hear Doc and Aramil. You see glints from that brush that you notice movement
That
from,
underbrush?
and you think you see the arrowheads glinting in the sunlight refracting through the leaves and whatnot of arrowheads pointing at you.
Ambush!
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
good. Everybody gets to roll for initiative because Aramil screamed ambush, so there's actually no surprise.
Yay.
Yay!
Huzzah!
Oh, Jesus.
Oh god.
It's just plus stacks, right?
Thank God for improved initiative. I've got 14.
It's just plus dex.
Aw, so close to a 20, but only an 11.
14 for me. Thank God for improved initiative. God
Almost
damn,
rolled a
I
20
rolled
on
so
that.
bad.
Alright. So, first up, there are.
Oh, wait, I forgot, I got quick reflexes. I can roll skill die and add that to my initiative. 12.
Damn, don't you love those special abilities, man? Gotta love that shit.
I love the special effects. We're really gonna force.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, I can also spend that to not be surprised in the surprise round. So.
Also,
So-
your character
so-
watches those videos.
So I got a 4. So you guys all go first.
Yeah.
Who wants to go
Excellent.
first? I don't. Yeah.
Ba-da-da-da-da. Okay.
So you yell ambush and you hear and a bunch of arrows get loosed
Ooh.
towards, but none of them are even close. It looks like
Ah.
something happened over in the brush and whatnot. So what are you guys doing? Who's up first? Let's see, Max up first, or I should
Chris,
say Willow.
You just completely garbled out there.
Did I?
Yeah.
Oh, must have been on your end because I heard him.
Yeah, it was.
I figured it's gonna be my end. Okay.
Willow, you're first.
I am first, huh?
There's something in the brush. It's about 50 feet away from you.
About 50 feet away from me in the brush, huh?
I was to draw it. Like here's you guys over in this little area. There's the caravan, and here's some brush, and here's some trees. And here's some more,
Oh,
another
jeez.
tree, another tree. What? Another tree, and there's something over here in the brush.
I guess I'll bring that up. Why not?
This is amazing.
I'll zoom it in for the stream. That is
For
the
everyone's benefit.
Not that I have you guys are all over here.
map. There you go. That is the map, guys. That is the official map. I like that. Imagination. All right. So, okay, one more time. What's us?
You guys, this is the cart. Here are the dead bodies. Here and the horses,
Huh.
and here's the cart.
Best
It's got
map
wheels and
ever.
everything.
Okay, what are the
And
X's?
you guys are the X's are whatever had arrows that shot out of
That's
the brush.
shot out.
Errantly
Okay.
went because Aramil screamed ambush and they shot errantly. They were a little surprised. So basically, what happened is Andrew was showing off the locket, and Aramil was looking at the locket, but looking past the locket too at the brush, and he sees the glint. And he's like ambush, and then arrows went flying all over the place. One of them actually zipped by Andrew's head, and he's like, "What?" As he turns around, and that's where we're at right now.
Jeez, I don't like this. I don't think I should stay where I am.
Oh.
Damn.
But
Okay,
Willow,
maybe
you're
can I
first,
go
and
maybe
after
get to
that-
the cart to get some cover? Maybe because I don't want to run into that brush by myself.
Yeah, man, you can dive behind the
I
cart.
want
That's-
to
that's your,
dive behind the cart for some cover. That's my plan right now.
All right. So that's a movement. So you still have an action that you can take.
All right. I would. I'm gonna dive behind the cart. I got something coming from the brush.
I'm sorry. What? How much can you do in an action turn?
An
Or the
action,
phase?
you can take one of the actions.
Just one of the actions.
there's-
Is it draw an attack or draw and then attack a next turn still, or is it a?
You can draw an attack.
Okay.
All right. Now that I'm behind the cart. Can I make an? I want to try to go around. I guess I could sneak around. I think that's what I want to prepare to do. Get around to sneak around behind them.
So you want to start sneaking?
Yeah.
Cool. Make a stealth check.
Boom.
You probably won't be able to get. You probably won't be able to get there till next turn. So if they try to spot you, then you have a terrible check of like 7 or 8.
That makes 7.
You
I
don't
will
have a
use
high
my.
skill?
I'm going to use my. I am lucky, so twice per day I can re-roll a d20 roll, and I'm gonna do that.
You are lucky.
Damn it!
Okay, so Willow, you're right here where I drew a W. You're trying to sneak to this tree with your 10.
I do have a 10 now. Yes.
Yep.
Better than
And
a
now it's
7.
Doc's
Oh,
turn.
Lord.
Doc or Aramil. I'm not sure which one of you wants to go next. You both got 12s.
Do you care,
It's up to you,
Matt?
man. No, you can go first if you like.
All right. I will. Okay.
I don't
So
like ambushes. It's
I'm
hard
going to
to
draw a
like.
short bow. What's up?
I don't like ambushes. It's hard to like. Oh damn! I don't want to run into a bush like even though like 3 arrows, there could be like 20 people in there.
Yeah. Well, let's see if anything happens if I draw my short bow real quick and fire a shot back at them.
Sure, go ahead.
Let's see how they react. Oh yeah, that's well within range. So what happens on that once?
It was a natural one, huh?
Natural
Awesome.
one.
Cool. So
Fudge.
roll a d20 again. This
Uh,
is a for you
oh
folks at home.
crap.
This is a house rule that I like to use. What'd you get?
A 3 on the die.
Fantastic. So you pull back
Oh,
you pull back the bow, you fire the arrow in there, and your bowstring breaks. It'll take you a round to reset,
excellent.
and it'll
Son
take
of
you an action to restring it. So
an action to restring it.
yep.
Awesome. Okay.
All right.
In the meantime, whoa, whoa.
It, whoa, what's going on? It
I
should be
have no.
it should be noted that in this game
Oh,
you can use an action in the middle of your movement.
oh,
So like
okay.
you can move
I remember
10,
that.
20, you can move like 10 or 15 feet, do something, and then keep moving.
And then finish the move. Oh, okay.
Yeah. You don't like need spring attack or anything crazy like that.
Oh, nice. That'll be good to know. But for right now, I'm going to just duck down behind the cart and
All right. So you
hide from them for now.
fire an arrow and then duck behind the cart.
Seeing as
Andrew.
my bow breaks,
Or
yeah.
no, I'm sorry, Doc. Doc. my bad.
Doc. Yeah.
Okay. Unlike my fellow party mates who like to hide behind carts and whatnot and sneak, I pull out my trusty warhammer and and I
Goddamn.
and I charge right at him, saying, "For the cold beards!"
Oh,
Goddamn
Jesus.
doors. Jesus.
Awesome. Right into the bushes, huh?
Yes.
This
Fantastic.
can only end not well.
All right. I'm going to. Yeah, you can make it. Sure, you can make it. That's more fun. So you make it there. You blow right into the bushes. You're going to get a -2 to your attack roll for blowing through the bushes like that because there's
Okay.
bushes there.
Okay.
But there are 4 goblins with bows, and you just like kind of barrel right into them. So feel free to swing at one.
Sweet.
Excellent.
And they're like ah as you barrel through the bushes.
Um,
So I get a
I
minus
just-
2, you said. So I will get that. I missed. No, yeah, I missed. Yeah, I missed. I got an 8.
Yeah,
I
you
got an
missed.
8.
So you barrel through the bushes and swing at one, and as you go to swing at one, like you actually hit a goblin in the face, but it's with the half a bush that you ripped out of it as you're swinging your warhammer. So it's really beautiful for the goblin. The goblin is still surprised as you sort of whiff and swing past him. All
Excellent.
right, so there's a dwarf right here, and it is Andrew's turn.
All right, since I saw our healer go off to get himself hurt,
I'm not a healer.
Okay, I guess you just forgot the last adventure, but anyways, moving on. I'm going to run in after him.
Okay, on the bright side, because he went first, you can actually see the goblins.
Okay.
It's sort of like being the running back, following the fullback into the hole.
Ooh,
Those
sports
football fans
references.
out there.
Yeah.
Alright,
All right, so I'll go ahead and whichever one I find, just
closest?
pick a number. I'll go ahead and attack them
okay.
with my double staff.
Oh, it's really close left.
All right, so I'm still at the -2 or no -2.
You don't have the -2 because he blew out the bush for you.
All right,
Start
so
teamwork.
I hit with my second attack because I got a 19 altogether on that one.
Nice. There's a
And
lot.
the other one was a 9, so I didn't do anything on that one.
Nope, you didn't hit the goblin with that one.
Yeah. All right, and I do 3 damage.
Which means you crack the goblin's skull in. Would you like to describe the manner of his death?
Okay. What I do is I'm running in, as hard as I can, going like, oh shit, he went in there, and pretty much the first object I see that isn't full of beard hair, I go and try to take a swing at, and he jumps out of the way just in time, and I spin around and cock him, as I roundhouse over, in the swing to his head.
Yep. I got you. And he goes sprawling onto the ground, and his brains spill out onto the ground, as you do. And it's the goblin's turn, and the goblins see an angry dwarf and a crazy human with a big stick, and they're all standing right next to you, and they just saw one of their friends get its brains spilled out. And they're like, ah! And they turn and they take off.
They're gone?
They're running away. As they're running away, Andrew and Doc can take some swings at them if they'd like.
Yeah.
I imagine they would, yes.
Come back here, you cowards! I swing again. I got a 15 that time.
That hits.
Cool. I did 4 damage to one.
Yep, you killed that one.
Yeah.
Would you like to tell me how you kill him?
As they turn to run away, and I yell, "Come back here, you cowards!" I pull my. No, I don't throw it. I just overhand smash them.
Oh.
Splatter brains everywhere.
All right. Okay. What about Andrew?
All right, so let's go ahead and do the roll here. Wait for a second. Yeah, I got some really high rolls there. I hit with both because 17 with my primary, 21 with my secondary.
Those are both strikes. That's some good rolling right there.
Yeah. All right, and so what I'm going to do is, there's a tree, nearby as he's making a run, and I'm pretty confident that I'm not going to be able to run him down. So I, go off at the path, and I jump off the tree, and sideswipe him underneath the legs, as he's going.
Jeez.
And then, when he flips over on the ground, I go right for his gut, and I definitely crack some ribs because I did a total of 10 damage.
Well, you killed that one a lot.
That's why I was being very graphic.
Wow.
Because if I rolled hit with both of those dice, it's going to be really bad no matter what I rolled.
Ooh, so you murdered that one.
Yay.
Or
Yeah,
you were just
there we go.
attacked.
Yeah.
So we survived
All right,
the
so-
ambush, right?
Yeah, so the other one runs off into the woods. Aramil, you notice that he runs off in the direction of the entrance to the underground caverns.
Ah, crap. Oh, I guess I should ask this now. Should we be filtering anything we say?
No.
Okay.
What do you mean? Don't fucking filter anything you fucking say.
Well, fuck you too, then.
Yeah, watch your fucking
Now that we've
language.
Now that we've gotten that out of the way.
Oh, I did
For
play.
those of you
I
at
did
home,
play the
this is
Final
a
Fantasy
child- a
victory music
family-friendly
after
show.
that encounter, just so you guys know.
Oh,
Oh, nice.
all right. So now what are you guys up to?
Retying my bowstring.
Hey guys,
Real
that was a
quickly.
pretty quick ambush there. We really did good there. Yeah, good. Go team.
Yeah.
Go team. Hey, I wonder what's in this pouch.
Resin.
You didn't see
Anyways, I'm
what
not gonna say anything, but I'm gonna head towards wherever. I'm still gonna try and chase after that goblin there.
Oh, you can you want to run him down?
Yeah, I want to, because he's heading towards into the cave, so I'm going into the cave.
Awesome. You could probably, if you make a let's do. Well, he knows the woods fairly well, at least the area that he's in. But you're bigger and stronger than he is, so you can, if you want to run him down, it's his dex versus your strength or constitution, your choice.
Okay.
Unless you want to unless you want to give me some narrative reason that you can use something else.
No, I'll just I'll use strength because what I'll be doing is I'll be trying to as he's making a run for. I mean, is it obvious he's running into the tunnel or that
Well, you
that our
haven't
spy
seen.
knows about?
You haven't seen. Yeah, he's running towards that. He's running in that direction. You haven't seen the tunnel yet that he's running towards.
Okay. So, but yeah, I'm going to use my jaguar-like reflexes and pump it up a notch in order to chase him down.
64 bits,
So
huh?
I'll go ahead. Yeah. All right. Wow, I got a 17 naturally, and if we're using our strength modifier, it goes to a 19.
You won because I got all of the 8. so you totally caught up to him. Awesome. You could take a whack at him if you'd like.
Actually, no. I'm going to try and subdue him.
All right. Awesome. You want to grab him? You want to just knock him out cold, or what are you up to?
I mean, both can work, but basically, I was just going to try and trip him because I mean, unless I'm so close where I can actually just grab him. Am I that close where I can just grab him?
Yeah, you caught right up to him.
Okay. So yeah, I'm just gonna grab him.
Flash,
what
go.
do I need to roll exactly? Just a d20.
Yeah, just
Awesome.
make it's a grappling in this game is it's a strength versus his dex. Because he's going to try he's better at dex than strength.
All right. Well, 6.
I rolled a 3. Well, I got a 5.
Oh.
Oh my.
Oh my.
This dice roller hates me.
Okay.
What'd you get? More?
Yeah, I got 6. I got one more than you.
Oh, awesome! I didn't hear. Awesome. So you snatch him right by the collar. Maybe you tumble a little bit into the ground as you grab him. Maybe you trip over something. You trip over. Eventually, you end up standing up with him held up in the air. He's like, and he keeps trying to hit you, but his arms just aren't long enough to grab you.
All right. So what I'm going to what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab him, grip hard, on the back of his neck, and then have him face towards me, and then I say to him, "You're going to take me where you wanted to run to."
It's like he looks around and he remembers. You can see he can remember his old friends, other friends dying, and he's like his head sags, and he says in comment, "Okay."
I will be
Beautiful.
here. No, I won't. I'll just go.
Then he sort of like tries to point behind him, but he can't because you have him held the wrong way.
Oh yeah, of course, direct him. But
Okay. And then he sort of like points in the direction that he was going.
all right. So after that, I'm going to still carry him with me, and I'm going to head back to the rest of the group. Still remembering where he pointed me to.
Okay.
But he's still with us for right now.
Oh joy. This will be fun.
Okay, so yeah, I'm back at camp. I was just waiting in case you guys wanted to do something. while you
So
were there.
what's in the bag?
do Willow's flavor scene, things like that.
So what's in the bag?
Well, the bag
Nothing.
there's a clear vial in a book.
I'm sorry. What?
There's a vial with a clear liquid in it and a book. It's stopper with.
Oh man, I should totally just
with
drink
a wax
that.
stopper.
I am very thirsty. That's probably water. No, it's probably not. It's probably not water.
You should totally try it. It's got to be
drink it.
safe. What's the worst that could happen?
Oh, by the way, as you pull out this vial and are looking at it, all of a sudden, Andrew walks into camp holding a goblin.
Oh my god, I knew you were a Pokemon catcher, but damn.
That's
Jesus. Oh, I'm sorry,
You just
antlers.
lost-
Antlers, sorry.
You just lost 5 experience points. Luckily, we're not doing experience points. Oh man.
Oh.
all right.
How
Now,
did you-
Andrew, I told you we can't keep pets.
Andrew,
it's just
what-
too difficult to, feed those things on the road. I'm telling you, man. It costs too much to feed those fucking goblins.
The goblin looks up at you, Andrew, and he's like, "He's not very smart, is he?"
So anyways, yeah, I just sigh in the sound of the goblin, ear, and then after that, I look over at Aramil, and I said, "You were saying something?"
Yes.
Completely ignoring Will.
Yes, yes.
If I was saying something, I don't remember off the top of my head. Give me a minute.
So I want to open the book and take a quick glance. See what it's written in, if I can read it at all. Just general book reading. Stuff.
It's written in common. It's a. Were you gonna say something, Steve? Before I do this.
I don't remember off the top of my head.
Fine. So in the book, it is a journal of one of the guards.
Oh, okay.
Escorting the lady. It actually says that they were going to a southern country to open for a visit because what the heck's her name? This is why I write things down. Because Aislinn Verns was betrothed to a prince of one of the southern countries. So they were going for a visit to her future husband.
Interesting.
Makes sense.
Well, I let
Anything good in that little book?
I let the group know of this information. Hey guys, there were blah 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 blah.
Blah blah.
Blah blah blah.
Insert dialogue here.
Here.
Okay.
And then I'll just continue to read it. You know, I'll spend my time trying to read that relatively thoroughly.
Anyways.
Fair enough.
I will give you more information about it later as you're spending your time sitting in the forest while Andrew is holding a goblin.
Wait, we're not moving yet. When we start moving, I'll put it down. You know.
Oh,
We ain't
Lord.
moving yet.
So what's the play, guys? What are you guys up to?
Well, it's
We
probably a
go
safe
into the
bet.
cave.
All right. So
Yeah.
is that what we're doing? Going to the cave now? Yeah. Yes. All right. So you guys walk over to the cave, which is not really a cave as much as it's a hole in the ground, which there's a sloping path that leads into it.
That's pretty
Seems
cavey
legit.
to me.
A hole in the ground.
Yeah, it's pretty cavey.
Yeah.
Okay. Fucking.
So anyways, here's what's gonna happen, guys.
You have blue light?
Considering they set up the ambush here, and this guy tried to run somewhere, he pointed me to where he was going to go. I think the best bet is to follow where he was going to go, and catch them by surprise instead of us being caught by surprise.
I like that idea. I like that. Yes.
I'm good with that.
All right.
All right then.
So,
And Willow's just
So,
ready
yeah,
to
now
back.
we're
All right.
yeah.
Epic map
I'm gonna
time.
go.
Here we go.
You guys are going to the hole in the ground, which is this right here. The hole in the ground. All right.
Yeah, and as we
Ah.
traverse, I'm gonna start talking to the goblin there and saying like even though you are scum and you're trying to kill me, as long as you follow, as long as you tell us honestly where this cave, where your hiding place was, in order to help us, I will let you go. It is part of my virtues.
Oh, it's like, okay, no problem, big guy. So he leads you right to the hole in the ground. He does. He takes you right there.
Okay.
And he
And so
he tells you, careful, big rock. You come to guard station. 2 gobos there.
Okay.
Can I
And
go
so
now?
okay.
then I let him down and I say, you better not go inside because it'll probably be bad for you.
He shakes his head at you and then he runs off into the woods.
What a swell little guy. See?
Okay.
All goblins aren't evil.
Aw.
Totally gonna kill us, backstabbing,
I was kind of hoping he would run in so I could shoot an arrow in his back.
Casper the friendly goblin.
Oh, God.
Oh, I just blame my knighthood for that.
It's like it's a big cave or something.
So it should be noted
Okay.
that this is the hole in the ground if you're looking at the OpenRPG.
Oh,
And
yeah.
it goes down. It goes about. This is actually probably cut off right here because it goes probably a good 70 feet before
Whoa.
it starts back up again. So, and it gets really dark. Like there's no lights down here. So I need a marching order, and I need to know who's
Does
holding
anyone-
the torch and things like that.
Well, I have low light vision if that might help us at all.
Well, it
For
will
that.
help when there's any light, but there's no light down here.
There's none. But I assume that there will be a torch lit, and if not, I will.
I think I should go first. Because I'm kind of short. I can kind of dodge pretty good in case something comes flying.
I will
at us.
go second.
Oh, what
I
are we
will
gonna
go
make a cell phone
second.
tower? Halfling, dwarf.
Yes. Yes.
Oh, geez.
But
Whatever happens, I
Just-
agree that I will be in the back of the line.
I will
Smart.
not hold the torch though.
So who's got the torch?
I will hold the torch. I'll hold the torch.
Ah,
I'll take that
boy.
risk.
Alright.
I'll be the giant. Hey, come kill me! I'm little. I have a tiny torch.
I guess that means I will keep a short bow ready
All right.
for the meantime, and I guess that puts me third in line.
Yep.
Okay.
So we've got me, Doc, third, Andrew last.
It's Willow, Doc, Aramil, Andrew. Yep.
Gotcha.
So that is height order.
Okay.
All right. No, I think Aramil's also halfling. Or is he an elf?
I believe he's an elf.
Elf. What elf, actually?
What elf, which
Okay,
is
yeah,
small, right?
it is height.
Yeah.
It is height order. Weird.
It,
Okay, never mind. So you guys walk down. So this is the whole slopes down, and you're probably you're a dwarf, aren't you? You have like that stone sense and all that jazz.
I believe so. Let me double check, but
Well-
I'm pretty sure.
That would make sense.
I'm saying it now. It was perfect timing. I need to stop saying that. So you're about 70
hell?
feet under the earth as you walk 70 feet. It actually goes a pretty steep slope for a while. But as the goblin said, when you get to where it opens up and splits into two paths, it's not really two paths because the rock, which is limestone, it's all carved in limestone, and it's about 10 feet wide, the paths. It gets here and opens up a little bit and goes to the left and the right. And it's about a 7 to 8 foot path on the left and 7 to 8 foot path on the right. And then there is a stone in the middle. It does not go all the way to the ceiling, which extends up to about 25 feet. But the stone only goes up to about 20 feet. So there's a 5-foot gap on the top of the stone that you can see, at least, from where you can see. But you're not sure because you haven't decided which way you're going beyond this.
Hey, Chris.
Ow, what is that?
I don't know what that sound is. It's not. I don't think it's here.
I
It's,
was
his little circle thing on the video thing was highlighting when that noise was happening on Chase's section.
Ah,
Oh, you guys got a noise? I have nothing. I hear nothing. I
Yeah.
have no idea what you guys are talking about.
It's a it's like that.
It's like that.
Yep.
Oh, Jesus Christ. I'm sorry. My mom's vacuuming upstairs.
Oh.
I'm like, what are
I
you
was
guys
about to
talking
say-
about? I don't hear anything. Take off headphones. Hear it up there.
Oh.
that
Well, it's
stone
picking up
fencing you were
quite
talking about?
beautifully.
I mean, I'm glad she's helping with the cavernous effect. It's pretty useful, especially when the GM's talking.
Yeah, I know.
You enter a dark room.
so
Didn't he say
This-
something about a guard at a large rock?
and there's a large rock right here, and the cavern is made of limestone. It is not very dank, although it hasn't rained in a while. You'd imagine that water would pool down here pretty easily. It's a little like you can see that there's like mold and stuff on the walls, but not so much on the floor. It kind of smells a little musty.
Hey, Chris.
Yeah.
That dwarven stone sense thing you were talking about. All the dwarven race gives me is knowledge engineering, but while underground, you know your approximate depth and how to retrace your path. That's
Awesome.
the dwarven thing.
That's
Okay. You're approximately 70 feet under the earth.
And if we want to leave, we just turn around. Okay.
Yes, I have a mental breadcrumb trail while underground.
Excellent.
So here you are. What are you guys up to? You guys are here.
Hmm.
I am holding the line in the very back.
You are holding the line.
Willow,
I
my
guess
friend, you should pick a path.
I say.
Although I do vote that we don't go down the path with the scary noise.
Oh,
I
cute.
say we go left.
Left.
Because
Right
three
it
lefts
is.
make a
Okay, no.
right.
All right. So you guys are starting to head down the left path. All right, fantastic. I like that.
Oh, god damn it. So before we start walking,
Yeah?
what was it? Jesus. Being slightly overly cautious, I just want to make a, oh shit, I don't know if it'd be a better search for that one.
Well, what are you looking for?
Looking at the-
describe the
looking at
action.
Look at the top of the rock to see if there's something hiding in that gap, since it doesn't reach all the way to the ceiling
Awesome. Make a spot check.
at the fork. And is it skill die as long as you have it trained every time you make that, pretty much?
Yes, it is.
Sweet. That's 20 off the dice and an int 22.
Oh, nice. So because of the torchlight refracting around the cavern off the limestone, once in a while you think you see a shadow pop up of what looks like a head with pointed ears up there somewhere, but then it disappears
That's it.
after the light flickers again.
I whisper that info quietly to the group, hoping that it doesn't resonate throughout the halls.
And it doesn't. You manage to speak quietly to everybody else. Do you stop, Willow,
Excellent.
or do you keep proceeding forward? What's the play? Because you guys are right about here.
All right.
Proceed forward.
Okay.
All right. You keep walking, and you're walking, and you get to about here. And when you get here, you're looking up at the top. I imagine Aramil, right?
Yeah, keeping an eye up there.
Yep. And you should probably roll for initiative because you see somebody poke their head out from the side there with a bow. It's definitely some sort of goblin.
Excellent. I'm sorry, you said it was with a bow or something, or just...
Yeah. This
Okay.
dice roller hates me. Holy shit.
Yeah.
I rolled
Well,
a 1.
I'm very glad it hates you.
I got a 10.
uh, so yeah, there you go. You got.
I shall assume I win that.
Well, you can all roll. You're all aware.
All right,
'Cause you're all
Okay.
looking for it.
14.
Unfortunately, I rolled kind of low.
I'm sorry, what are we rolling for?
For initiative, there's a
Initiatives.
goblin up on top
There's
of
a
the rock.
goblin on top of the... Oh, Jesus.
Wait, one second. I'm sorry. I forgot I had this thingy set up. You send. There we go.
Oh, nice. I'm gonna have to set that up at some point.
It's kind of cool. You can just use this thing.
Yeah, I'm gonna want to try and figure out how to add... No, probably just edit that one for now. Screw it.
Well, alrighty then.
So,
Okay.
Willow, you're first.
All right.
There's a goblin up here on the rock.
I
Yep.
know. I don't have any. I guess I could throw my dagger. I don't know. I can try
You
to.
could always throw a rock. Here, take Fred. I call him Fred.
Okay, this might be a dumb question to ask, but is there a rock I can pick up?
I have Fred. I pass you Fred.
Other than...
Sure. Doc's
Okay.
like, take Fred. It's the rock you found earlier.
Yep.
All right. Well, I take Fred and I do my aiming and I try to nick him in. I throw it at him.
All right. It's just Dex.
Excellent.
Boom.
Plus
so I
your, I think you have an attack roll.
Dex.
Oh.
Plus your attack, whatever, too.
Oh.
No.
Your rock goes flying by the goblin.
You're not even gonna. Yeah, you're not even gonna ask what I had to. That's fine. Yeah, I agree.
You got like an 8, right?
Yeah, it's like an 8.
Yeah. So you fling a take Fred. He tosses you Fred. You fling it up at him and you miss completely. Doc, you're up.
I am up. Well, since Willow here wasted Fred, he lived a short and glorious life.
It was like this. I threw him and he was like, "Hey, it's Fred!" and he went flying by.
I know what you're talking about. The rock. Fred hit the ceiling, bounced off the thing, and then bounced down. And he's sitting at your feet, Doc.
Oh, Fred is awesome. Well, I wonder, can I use Fred in my sling instead of my sling bullets?
Sure, absolutely.
Awesome.
Beautiful.
All right. Well, I give Fred a kiss for good luck, and I load him up, and I aim at the goblin up there, and I got an 18 to hit. Go, Fred, go!
18 to hit. 18 to hit is a hit.
And I've got 7 for damage.
You got 7 for damage?
Yeah.
Yep.
Holy your sling does a lot of damage, doesn't it?
It's oh, hold on, that's the wrong thing. It's a D4 plus my strength, correct, or no?
I don't know. Maybe it is. We'll go with
Yeah,
that for now.
well, right
I
there
think
you
swings
have
are strength.
1d4 plus 3.
Yeah, so plus
Yeah.
3 is
Nice.
my strength mod.
You crush that goblin's face in with Fred, and
Nice.
then the goblin falls down and lands right in front of you with Fred in its face.
Yes, Fred is awesome.
Excellent.
Uh,
I loot the body.
Andrew.
Hey, give me
Andrew
Fred
and-
back.
Andrew and
Oh,
Arnold,
you-
do me a favor and roll some spot checks real quick.
Okay.
Wow, 18.
Let's see here.
This is gonna
14,
suck though too, because as soon as we get into actual combat, I'm gonna be hosed.
Not to
17. 17.
So did you? Those are your spot checks, both of you. Nobody beat a 22, right?
Ooh, no. No.
I finally rolled a 17. I know, right? So
Ugh.
if you remember correctly, your little goblin friend said there were 2 Gobbo guards.
Yep.
Yep.
What you don't see, or especially what neither of you see, which you happen to fail at telling Willow, is from this alcove right here, a goblin steps out and stabs Willow.
Oh.
Oh, my back!
Well, I mean, as long as Fred's
Oh,
okay, that's all
no.
that matters.
Oh, I'm bleeding.
Oh,
I'm bleeding.
That's not-
Oh, no.
that's not good at all. Because
Oh dear.
well, we were gonna see if it hit, and it did. 'Cause I rolled a 19 on the die.
Yeah, that hits him.
And I don't even have to roll the other one.
Nice,
I
Matt.
had advantage, but I didn't have to use it. So you only take 2 points of damage as you're stabbed in the gut. It's not too bad though.
Wow.
It only nicks you. And at
Oh,
that, the
good.
goblin turns and then takes off this way.
Lovely.
Unfortunately, you are stabbed and not aware of him enough to actually slash at him back in this case.
I guess that's fine.
But
Oh.
it is now
Andrew's.
Andrew's turn. Yes.
Turn.
All right. Well, I mean, there's really not much I can do, but just watch him go.
Yeah, you could watch him go, I suppose.
Yeah, I'll just watch him go. It's like, oh, there's nothing much I can do. I will hold
All
one.
right.
You're holding the line.
No, I said I will hold one.
You will. Thank you for the Dungeon World reference. Yeah, or the Apocalypse World reference.
Oh, good lord. Oh my
So you're
goodness.
just,
Well,
gonna,
I
you're just
got-
gonna hang out and watch him run away.
I'll put
Okay,
a
no problem.
band-aid on it,
Exactly.
and we'll just keep moving. I'll be fine. Just a little blood. I'll be fine.
Well, if Andrew's just gonna watch, then Aramil, what are you up to?
Oh, I'm definitely gonna try and put an arrow in its back.
Sure, go ahead.
Why not? Range at a 4. Will a 15 hit that thing?
Yeah, well,
What will 5 damage do to it?
we'll kill
As
it
I let an arrow loose.
because goblins don't have a lot of hit points. So you. Andrew's like, is Fred okay? And as Andrew's saying, is Fred okay? Aramil pulls out an arrow and unleashes it past Willow's head and past Goldbeard's beard.
Weird.
Attacks Goblin right in the back, and he falls forward, slamming into the ground and skittering a few paces and skittering a little bit across the limestone
That's a-
floor.
Jerk.
All right,
As long as
Cool,
Fred's
so-
okay, that's all right with me.
yeah, Fred's
Okay.
fine. All right, so what's
Oh.
up?
Alright.
Yay, Fred.
What do you guys wish to do now?
I think we should just keep
I
moving
retrieve-
forward.
You retrieve Fred?
You do retrieve Fred.
Yes, I retrieve Fred.
Yeah, Fred.
I don't clean him. I leave the blood and brains on him.
Hilarious. Oh man.
So we move on.
So you move on.
We move on.
Do these goblins have anything on them worth it?
They each have a
Extra
sort of
arrows.
a rusted short sword.
Yeah.
And one of them's got a quiver of arrows, but they're kind of crappy. But you could probably use them.
How many arrows? I use those before my good arrows. Maybe. Well, I don't know. Well,
You can use them. You
okay.
take the goblin arrows.
Yeah. What? I figure there's what, 10 of them, D4 damage or something like that.
No, they do a d6. There's 10 of
okay.
them.
10? Okay.
Yep.
Yay. I am okay with this.
All right, so time to
All right,
check
I'm good
will
now.
and then move on. Yeah.
All right. So you come to this little opening right here, and you see that there's a room with a bunch of I always forget if it's stalagmites or stalactites, the ones that come from the ground,
Okay.
but pillars of stone out of the ground. So you guys are standing here. What do you wish to do?
Where are we?
Well,
Is it possible to scroll the screen to the right or
you have to zoom out.
zoom?
You'll
Oh,
see
there.
zoom in, zoom out.
Oh, I see. Yeah. Oh, here we go. Okay.
I agree. It's not super friendly, but yeah.
Yeah.
It works. Okay. Thank you.
Jesus. Well, it's quite a
So
few
we're
of
right
those.
here right now.
You guys are right there.
I assume that makes more generals.
How does the room smell?
Oh,
It smells like
death.
well.
What?
Are you trying to pick out anything specific, or do you just want to know the general smell? It smells like a little bit like mildew.
Okay.
There's moss and stuff on the walls. There's moss. There's moss and stuff on the walls, but there's not moss on a lot of the pillars that you can see that are close to you.
That's a bad thing, right?
Well, there's stalagmites, stalactites. I always forget.
Tights.
Yeah, there's not moss on the stalactites near you.
What does the room taste like?
Are you going to lick the floor or the wall?
No, I was being a jackass. I was going to ask all the stupid, the who, what, the 5 senses questions.
I get you. I was just being a jackass DM back.
Yeah.
The
I'm not
vacuum
looking
cleaner is
forward to-
I
closer now.
want to, knock on
Real quick, behind you,
Okay, well,
behind you, you
What?
think you hear the buzzing of the sound of a hive of bees. It's really, really weird though, because you're down in a cave.
Oh, jeez.
Not the bees.
why
Those
would bees be down here?
It was bees.
Oh God, do not make this a Metal Gear reference.
The bees. Crab battle? Crab battle. Okay.
Oh,
I
God
want to
damn
knock
it.
on the stalactites or stalagmites. What the fuck? Okay, we all know. Let's call them stalactites. I don't care if people get mad at calling them the wrong thing. Stalactites.
You walk up there and knock on them.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. You walk up there and you knock on them. Nothing happens.
Nothing happens.
Oh.
All right. So they're not gonna come alive and kill us. I think. All right. Well, then let's move
Alright.
on to this bitch.
Let's take a quick look around the room.
What are you looking for exactly?
What am I looking for? Well, given our luck so far, I might as well look for a third ambush that might be there or signs of.
Okay.
Yes. I have no idea where my D4 just went into my little computer thingy. 21?
How much was it?
A 21?
You're pretty sure that there's nobody else. in here.
Nobody hiding in the... Okay.
Yeah.
It should be okay, guys. Oh, cool. It tells you the last thing that you said. Okay.
All right. So you proceed forward.
Yeah.
All right. So you guys walk, and you're walking.
Sure.
You see the line. When you get here, make a spot check real quick.
All us. Do you want all of us to roll?
Sure. It's fine.
Okay.
Everybody can roll.
I got a 19.
17.
All right, the 19 is the win. This pillar right here, Doc Holder, you notice that there's been some stonework done on it. It looks like it's been a bunch of it has been sort of chipped in such a way that you could easily knock it over. And then when you look back at the other pillars, you notice that if this pillar was knocked over, it would knock down all the other pillars in this room and cause a sort of an explosion of rock in here. But there was nobody to trigger it.
Huzzah.
Well, that's good.
Which is probably
on this.
yeah,
That's-
which is why these pillars are probably all not covered in
moss. Hmm.
When you look around, they've all been prepared to be to fall over in some way, shape, or form.
To remember something that happened recently. Didn't the guy warn us of the big boulder?
Mm-hmm.
He
Hey,
didn't
I
warn you.
want to look up and see if there's a big giant boulder above us.
No, there's
Oh,
not.
God.
He was warning you about a big rock with 2 gobbo guards. That
Oh
was,
yeah, wait, he did. That must have been the
Yeah.
other path. Well then, let's not touch that one. Maybe set a little,
What was that? Touch that one?
do not touch that one. And if we get chased, let's run back this way, knock that shit over when they're chasing us, and they'll kill them. So we got our exit strategy, guys. That's my plan.
Oh
so we
dear.
come to this area.
Moving along.
What? That was
What
I was,
the
I was
fuck?
just saying moving.
Whoa.
Oh,
That's
okay.
not what I meant to draw.
Instead of you guys ascend to the heavens, and you all get drowned in ale and.
See, that'd
I'm
be
okay.
great. That'd
Oh,
be great if
good.
this elaborate cave just went right back up to where right behind the caravan, that we just went up to. Because I have that whole ambush. That'd be great. Just a long-winded, just roundabout.
I'll take either that or being ascended to the heavens. Why not?
Yeah.
All right. So this room is limestone, also like the other ones. Except there's a giant hole in the floor, but there's a big giant pillar that goes down. That's what I colored in as the pillar that goes down. So there's we're in between, sort of this in between space is just open space that goes down, and this pillar goes into the ceiling, and you can see that where I put the arrow are handholds that look like sort of a makeshift ladder that looks like it goes down. You guys are right here.
Well, I want to look around the
Beautiful.
rim for secret area type things.
Yeah, remember where you walk towards.
I'll go to the left. Do we have another torch? I don't want to just walk by myself with the only torch. Right? We have more than one torch?
Oh.
All right. I'll take
Yeah.
my own torch when I do it. I don't want to... Alright, guys. Darkness. So, I'll go to the left. The left if you were walking into it left.
Feel free to draw an X on there. I believe you can.
Can we?
I cannot, but that's okay. Oh, wait.
Really? Who else has
I can
drawn
do
stuff
it.
on there then?
I got it.
Okay.
Yep.
So you go over
that's-
here?
Yep. I'm gonna roll for
Cool,
searches
make
for
a-
them doors. Oh!
Yeah, sure. Make your search check.
All right, so there you go. That'd
Wow.
be. What do you add to your
Nice.
search again? What is it?
It is also your search is intelligence.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay, so
intelligence.
that's just the 19 then.
So right here
Nice.
are another set of handholds that go down.
I walk back over to them and tell them.
I just so you guys know, I'm looking at the open RPG thing totally. I'm not looking at the webcam stuff, so I have no idea if anybody's raising their hand or anything.
Gotcha.
Oh.
So I walk back
Alright.
over
Alright.
to them,
Hold on.
and I tell
Oh,
them, "Hey
jeez.
guys, there's another set of ladder type things now over there. I'm gonna go check the other side now too. Now I'm gonna go to the other side and check over here.
I'll go with them. Why not?
All right.
Just in case.
Boom!
While he's
Whoa.
doing this, is anybody else doing that?
I'm gonna go more towards the center. Where that big pit is.
All right,
just
so you're
look
gonna be
down
over
there.
here.
Yeah, I'm gonna look down there.
All right. So
Well, they...
as the halfling is looking around and as the elf is trailing him,
Present.
the human,
I need more
walks
That's
over to
cool.
the pit and looks down over the edge.
2 more packages.
So it's really dark down there. Except
where's
you
Fred?
think you see a
Oh no!
I am
Andrew knows
not
what
throwing
I wanna do.
Fred down the hole.
hold on 1 second.
Excellent.
Andrew, as you're looking down though, off over here, you think you see a faint glow, maybe.
Ooh.
But this hole right here, it's probably about 15 feet of stone before it opens up, that you can sort of like see from the torch, maybe. But it's still pretty dark.
Okay. That's all I need.
That's why you think maybe there's a glow over here somewhere. What's Doc Colbert doing?
Doc Colbeard's worrying about that foul canary demon that he keeps hearing in this cave.
I know, right? So
First we
so,
got
Doc,
bees,
you keep wondering if that's a-
canaries.
yeah. Doc, you think it's a figment of your imagination? You're not too sure about that, though.
All right. Well,
It's okay. Everyone knows dwarves are
I
gonna.
look at Willow, and I say, "You are not throwing Fred down the hole. Fred is my friend."
So, as you guys search over here, you don't find anything.
Okay.
Yo, we should split up like the Scooby-Doo crew and go down one set and go down the other. Totally is a good plan.
They
Well-
they both seem to go down. It's in the same
Yeah.
hole, down into the same hole.
Down to the same.
Oh,
Would anyone
God.
have any qualms throwing one of the goblin bodies down to see what's down there?
Oh, Jesus.
We could just throw another torch down there.
Well, I didn't want to throw
That's
a
true,
torch
too.
or a body because, it might not be that
Noise.
far down, and then they're like goblins eating like, no, my friend. But if they have rock falls, they might go, oh, rock just fell from ceiling. I pick up
Well,
another rock. Is there another rock around me?
I take a copper out of my my man purse, because that's what people carry their money in then, man purses, and I show it to the guys and I'm like, I'm just gonna throw it down the hole.
Okay.
All right, you throw it down the hole. It drops and then it clinks. You hear it clink down there. You would guess it's somewhere between 40 and 50 feet down.
Oh, Jesus. All right.
I think if we throw the halfling, he can make it. He's really good at falling.
You're killing me.
Well, guys, it's been nice knowing you. Oh God.
So yeah, I'm gonna start going down the makeshift ladder there since these guys are taking their sweet ass time.
All right, so
I'm not taking my sweet ass time. I'm just waiting for someone to go first. I follow him down the ladder.
so there's like a gap here, but you notice that there's like sort of like ropes hanging from the ceiling that you can use to get across there.
Okay.
The ropes seem pretty sturdy when you give them a couple tugs. I assume you try to be safe about this.
Of course I will.
And then you get across, and there's the handholds right there, and you can start climbing down them.
All
I
right.
wish to go down the one on the opposite side of the room.
All right, cool. You start climbing down the one on the opposite side.
Since
So-
it goes down the same place, we'll just meet up again when we get
That's
down there.
Yeah.
Let me just make sure I
Yeah.
got this right. Andrew is climbing down the ones on what I would consider the north side, and Willow is climbing down the ones on the south side.
Yep.
Or is it?
I'm also climbing down the north side one.
I guess that'll put me on the south side.
Well, you did follow me over there.
Yeah, so I'll just stick with Willow. And
Friendships, but stick together.
if you don't stop singing, I will slit you.
Well, I do remember that if you always use the vice system, or else things can go wrong.
That's
Yeah.
true. Andrew, you're climbing down them, and after you get about 15 feet down, you've just come out from where the stone is, and you can sort of see the open. There's like more of an open cave. There is definitely a glow off to this direction. It's a red glow. But as you put your one foot down again, all of a sudden you feel your handhold. As you put it down the next handhold, it crumbles, and then your foothold crumbles too, and you start falling. Or you might start falling. You should probably roll a dexterity check.
I might, perhaps.
Dexterity saving throw, in fact.
Nah, just fall. It's fine.
Well, thank goodness, because I have a -1 to my dex rolls. I rolled a 19.
Oh my god.
Oh my God.
So you start falling, and then you reach up and you grab the boot of Doc Colbert. You are now hanging in space, hanging by Doc Colbert's foot.
Oh yeah, he is a dwarf. He is very sturdy.
He is very sturdy. Apparently, they rigged these handholds to break apart if anybody climbed down them.
Okay.
So
you're
by
about-
luck,
Yeah, you're about
Sorry.
20 feet off the ground, hanging in
Oh.
space. You two on
You
the
gotta
other
let
side.
go of me?
You two on the other side, on the other hand, are climbing down just fine.
Oh,
Looks
do we
like
hear
we
the
made the right
rock kind of
choice.
clatter, clatter, fall?
Yeah, you guys do hear that. I mean, nobody checked the handholds for traps. Sorry, guys.
Yeah, no.
I
Oh,
naturally
did not
knew that
think
those
about
ones
that.
were rocks.
Yeah.
That's why I went to the other side. Just
Of
my,
course
but
you
it's
did.
just I'm so
Oh,
dumb. I
of
forgot
course.
to tell my buddies. That's just what it is.
So, Doc, you have a human hanging off of your foot.
So you gonna let go?
Yeah,
I'm
wiggle
just
my-
looking
I-
back
I
at
would-
him.
I wiggle my foot a little bit. So you gonna let go?
I seem to be in a bit of a predicament. I
I got
can't go
that.
down further.
No, you can't. You can. You just don't want to.
Do I have a...
I'll
Okay.
try and All right. I guess I'll try and make a strength check or a climb. Well, I don't have climb, so I guess it's just strength to try and go back up the ladder a bit.
With a human on your...
Yeah.
It's not. It's only. You only have to get him up a little bit. You have to lift your leg up a little bit so he can get his hand on the handhold. That's all. So
Okay.
it's like a DC 10.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Well,
Come on then.
let's hope I don't roll Fred.
I'm gonna lose my spine in this.
No, not 20.
Oh!
23 for my strength check.
So you wiggle your foot a little bit. Are you gonna let go? And you're like, never mind. And you just like kind of lift your foot up, like, wow, you're really light. And then of course you can grab the handhold.
Yes.
Oh, that's
You guys
beautiful.
you guys can haul yourselves up and walk around the other side and climb down if you want.
Oh,
I'm gonna walk
I was
back and
I was just banking on falling down and having them catch us, when they got down there. But if that works for him.
On the way to the around the hole to the other ladder, I look at him and I say, "You owe me one." And I shake my head and go down the ladder first.
And I would, if I was a jerk, I would kick him. Yeah, as he started heading down.
Hey, you know what? It just saves my climber's kit for another day, so I don't have to save you right now.
So
It just...
so you guys get down to the
It's
bottom.
weird down there.
I'm going to clear out that map. Here's the pillar. It might not be exactly the same size, but it's close enough.
Not gonna lie, it looks really cool how it cleared out like that.
Okay, here's where the glow is coming from. Over here. Here's the glow.
Okay.
And there's actually a door built into the wall over here. Or built into the wall over here.
A
Aside from the
door.
two passageways. And when you look over here where the glow is, it's because there's a red curtain hanging down covering the very narrow 4-foot wide or 3-foot wide hallway.
But we're supposed to never mind the man behind the curtain, so we gotta.
Oh, that is true.
There's a
Yeah.
passageway over here. You guys are down right here.
Okay,
Oh,
so
Jesus,
we should
no.
not go by the curtain. That's just my feeling. Not go by the curtain. I don't know. That door looks pretty cool.
I don't know, I mean, that's just, what, an open passageway right there?
Yeah.
Hmm.
I don't
I
know.
don't know how
I
I
think
feel
we should go
about
with the door because obviously, they would put all the cool shit in the door after climbing down the big pillar.
Makes
If you
perfect
want to check
sense.
that, if you want to
Go
check that,
check for
that's
traps.
fine. I would actually, would rather check the open spot in front / behind us, so that when you're checking out for your cool treasures, you don't get stabbed again.
What
That's
what does Andrew have to say?
Why don't you just split the party since it worked so well the last time?
Please do so.
Oh.
I would like to
Check.
listen down
You-
the open
you-
path, actually.
Oh, okay. Well, then I'm gonna go check the door.
Yeah,
You go check the door. We'll do Willow first. Willow's gonna go listen down the passageway. Go ahead, Willow. Roll your listen check, which is wisdom.
Oh, there is listen.
So it's 14 total.
Yeah.
14 total.
14 total.
Yeah.
You think you hear the clattering of something on metal.
All right, go back and report to what people are there.
While you're going back, Andrew is walked over by the door already. Andrew, what are you doing at the store?
I am not going to open it. I'm going to knock on it.
Okay, so you walk up. I should probably tell you what the door is. So, like, this is Limestone Cave again. There's still it's still musty down here. There's mold on the walls and whatnot. The door is rather clean though. The door is actually wooden with metal bands like that are holding it together, and it was obviously like there was somebody carved this wall out. So whatever's behind this door was carved out, and they carved it to fit the door into it, and it's hinged into the rock. So you knock on the door.
And I will position myself to be, to the side of the door with the quarterstaff out, ready to just butt the person as soon as the door opens.
So you're doing the medieval cop thing. Nice.
Exactly.
I have a player question. Does
So
that door
you do
have
that,
hinges?
you knock.
If I can ask that.
Well, it does.
Okay.
It does.
I was just wondering.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
So you're standing there and you're waiting and you're waiting and you're waiting and nothing happens.
Okay.
How long
After,
did he
like,
wait for?
Like 120 seconds.
Okay.
Oh wow.
We should probably go. We should probably go see what's going on with him, guys. He didn't come back yet.
Oh, by the way, Willow came back and informed everybody what's going on with the sounds of something against.
We should go check out what's he doing. 'Cause he hasn't come back in a little while. He could have been stabbed by now.
Ah, son of a bitch.
Well, look how far away he is from us. You don't know what could have happened.
Well, when you shine your torch that way, Willow, and which there's still sort of enough light in here with your torch and whatnot. You see Andrew standing by the door with his quarterstaff, and he's gonna pat somebody.
Oh my God, guys! He became one with the wall.
So he's finally lost it.
So what are you guys doing now?
Well, yeah, I look to them and I say, I gesture, open the door, waiting on you, that kind of thing.
All right, well, let's go up to him at the door then.
Yes, you guys all walk over the door.
Yeah, I'm walking up.
Yeah.
I just calmly go to it and I open it. If it's
open
not
the door?
locked, yeah.
I would like to have a short bow ready at the door.
It's actually not locked. You have your short bow ready. You open the door. You calmly open the door. When you open the door, you hear a click.
I back away from the door.
Yeah, well, the door opens. You hear a click, and then you see pale green, about 10 sets of pale green eyes in a small closeted space light up.
I immediately close the door and say,
Yeah,
"Yikes!"
you hear
That's not where you park your carrots.
Chris,
yeah?
for the record, I hate you right now.
I close the door and say, "Yikes!"
All right.
If I
we
can
should
do
probably
that,
roll
I
for
don't know if I
initiative.
can.
We should probably roll for initiative now.
I got a 14.
12.
And Chris, that is why I hate you right now.
Hey, he's ready to slice those
God.
bad boys as soon as they
Actually,
come out.
I
He's gonna be
roll
like,
that.
knock with his quarterstaff, and they're just all gonna die.
All right. Who didn't beat a 6?
I tied with a 6.
You tied a 6.
I got 12.
Is
I
your
got a
dexterity
20.
a negative? Is your dexterity a -1?
Yeah.
Oh, I think you still get to go before the zombies.
I rolled a 12.
Yes, you still get to go before the zombies.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just out of curiosity, is there any other monster that has a negative to dex like that?
I don't know. I haven't really looked.
Huh. And,
Actually,
like,
they
any
don't
of
get
D&D?
they don't get a negative to dex. They roll a d6 for dex. It's really interesting. Or they roll a d6 for initiative. It's really interesting.
Huh.
That's
Oh,
why
okay.
I rolled that. That's why I rolled that d6.
Nice.
Although I prefer your previous roll a lot better.
Yeah, I hear you.
Yeah.
So, Draw the battle mat at the bottom. Okay, sure, no problem.
Oh damn it! I like this. I had to say it.
No, that's all right. So who goes? Steve or Aaron Mill's gonna go first in this.
I'm guessing so.
And then what did Doc get? Matt, what'd you
Doc
get?
got a 14.
Okay.
Guys, that canary in there with them freaking zombies, that's probably where it is. It's louder than it's ever been. We're gonna kill that freaking bird now, too. What if it's a zombie bird? Oh my god!
Yeah, it'll be just like in some of those like movies where like every time there's like a murder about to happen, there's like a flash of light in the background, you know, something like that. It's like a warning sign something really bad's gonna happen.
All right.
Crap.
I'm guessing closing the door won't stop them, huh?
Actually, they might. At least.
It might.
Well, as soon as I can go, let me know. I'll probably close the door.
If you want, you could just go. Like you guys all get to go whenever you want because you all go first. So. You can
All
do
right,
whatever you
so
like.
yeah, close door. I'll do it calmly. Just close door calmly. Be like, open. Oh shit. Close door calmly.
Followed by dust off hands and say, you know, let's
There's nothing
move
in
on.
there, guys. Let's just get on out of here. We don't
Well,
need to worry about that.
You'd have to figure out some way to bar said door.
No, they're not. They're zombies. They don't know how to open doors. Come on. They would have opened that shit already. They knew how to open doors.
They don't have to open it. They could just blast through it. You know.
Oh,
All right, so I tell you know, I tell the guys, you have my staff, and I'm gonna use the staff to try and, you know, barricade the door.
Oh,
and
jeez.
you have his axe
Oh, you could.
and my
All right.
my dagger.
And my bow.
So Willow, you see that. Willow, you see that, and you slam the door shut, right?
No, I calmly close the door actually.
Okay.
Like I said, I go, oh, damn, yikes, close the door.
So for narrative purposes, you close the door and you hear boom on the door as something slams into it.
Oh.
Oh,
Yeah, guys, there's a lot of
not-
zombies in there, I think. Well, no. I'm sorry, there's a lot of glowing eye things in there. I don't think we should go in there.
So who wants to go next? Aaron, Doc, or Andrew?
Oh no, wait, I still get my movement action. I take a step.
I'm
to
gonna
the
try
left.
and barricade the door. I'm gonna try and barricade the door with my staff.
All right.
Yeah, I
There
get my
is
movement
a,
action. No, wait, I moved to the left too. That was my movement. Move to the left.
Okay, you move to the left.
Okay, yeah. He was on the right. He was on the right.
So Andrew, you step up in front of the door and use your staff to sort of like wedge it into the door to provide a barricade.
Exactly.
All right.
Well,
You know what? Give me an intelligence check to find the best point in which to put your staff.
I was looking forward to that roll. Yay! I rolled a natural 19. Let's see
Jesus.
here. Yeah.
Nice.
And then followed by +3 because of my intelligence modifier, so 22.
Nice. So they actually
Very nice.
they have to beat a 22 to their breakdown check in order to break open the door.
Nice.
5 adventures later. And I was like,
Well, eventually they'll break it down anyway, but like like every round it might get easier for them to knock it down. But at first it's DC
Oh, yeah, of
22.
yes.
Maybe I don't have to do anything to the door then.
Doc or Aramil, what would you like to do?
I'm gonna wait for the zombies to move.
The zombies are behind the door
Or
pounding.
behind the.
Yeah, I'm waiting for them to break through the door.
All right.
Okay.
Okay, cool. So you're like waiting. Aramil, what are you up to?
Does it look like I could barricade that door any additional way, any better, anything else to it?
I don't know. What can you do?
Is there a lock that I could pick with that, or is there anything in the climber's kit that might help with?
Oh yeah, man. You could like pin the door shut.
we could just mine some of that.
I'm definitely gonna try that.
Probably just mine some of that wall and put some, blocks in front of it, and we'll be good.
Because you got some time because of the thing. So
Because of that.
you can definitely pin the door shut. You don't even
I
have
will
to. Yeah. It'll take you. You can what would be?
I think we
It's,
need to wait. Is
that
there
would-
any rocks, bigger boulders, other stalactites in this area?
There are not, but you could probably chip one out. I mean, you do have a dwarf with you.
Yeah.
Hey, dwarf, mine some of this wall out and put some fucking blocks in front of this shit.
By the way, though,
make the dwarf get the
yes.
rocks, eh?
I need you to make a we'll say a dex check to hammer.
Oh,
no,
shit!
that would make sense.
Oh
You
shit!
can make a wait. I'm thinking.
Okay, sorry.
I'm trying to figure out a way to make Pittons turn Pittons into a check to see if he how many checks I get to break down the door before he gets them pitted in, so that it'll take them much longer to break through the door. I would say it's probably in check.
I take it sleight of hand will not help at all.
Not in this case.
This case.
You're hammering.
Yeah, because I'm actually doing the opposite.
Yeah, pick a spot and hammering in Pittons.
Yeah. And I'm not going to bother asking anything else for that. In check, you say?
Yeah.
Okay with that. Well, I guess if I'm ever going to get a 1, now would be a good time to get it.
You got a
Again,
you got a 1,
I have a 3 altogether.
a 3 altogether. It'll take you 5 rounds. They'll get 5 chances to break down the door before you can get the Pittons nailed into to the point where they can't break down the door for like a good hour.
So, guys, what do you think?
Hey, how big is my vial of clear liquid?
Well, it's just a vial. It's probably about yay big.
Oh Jesus, that's it.
Yeah.
That's about 3 to 4 inches tall for the listeners.
Yep.
Jeez. So that's not enough holy water, I'm guessing. 'Cause I'm guessing that's what this is. Conveniently. How many pairs of eyes did I see?
So you're hammering Pittons, right?
Well, I assume I can kind of figure out how long it's going to take me because...
All right, just
You want-
answer
yeah,
the question,
just
yes or
right.
no.
Yes.
Okay, you're hammering Pittons. All right, Doc, and you're waiting. So here are the zombies. The zombies do not break down the door.
Woo!
Next round, Willow, what are you doing?
It'd be really awesome if this was anti-zombie drink right now.
By the way, the DC to open the door now is now 21.
21?
Did I read anything in that journal about? No, there's never gonna be in that journal about this. Say.
I mean, I could just keep rolling. You guys could just wait to see what happens. I just keep rolling for the zombies if you want.
Guys, I think our plan is like, jeez. I don't think there's anything I could do.
I thought the plan was to run.
I think our plan is to run.
I thought that's what the plan.
I think our plan is to run.
You guys are just gonna run away from the door now?
Well, no. Do I see that he's trying to,
Yeah, he's trying
Just
to knock
get these things in, yeah.
Yeah, he's trying to knock Pittons in there. Well,
All right.
You guys could help him if you
I'm
wanted
gonna help him then. Yeah, I can go low.
All right.
I have nimbleness.
Cool,
I
give
can
me-
move between. Oh, he's not that big.
Give me the int check to hit
Yes.
it in the right to figure out the right places to put him.
Well,
Nice.
it's better than what I got.
It is
It
it is
it's a
still
9
5
total.
rounds. Well, 4 rounds left now.
4 rounds now, but...
It's a 9 for me though. So.
Yeah, then not so much. Because you're helping though, and only 2 people can help because there's not enough room. It'll take 1 less round, so 3 rounds now.
3 rounds left.
As long as you keep trying to knock in Pittons.
All right, Doc. What are you doing, son? What you helping, Mr. Dwarven engineering, mining expert?
Yeah, it might have gone better if Doc actually helped knock in the Pittons, but that's okay.
Yeah.
Doc's not the smartest, per se.
Are you one of those dwarves that can't read fucking Dwarven?
You would have got bonuses for your
My God.
Starcraft stuff though. But that's okay. Are you guys just gonna wait around to see if the zombies get out before you knock the
Yes.
Pittons in?
I'm going to take off my armor so I can prepare to cast spells.
Okay.
I'm going to keep my armor on and prepare spells.
Oh.
Oh!
So they don't get out on that one. They got 2 more chances. The DC is now
Yep.
20. They don't get out on that one. Now the DC is now only 18 as Andrew, your staff starts to splinter.
Oh no.
I'm going to miss that staff.
Oh,
but,
crap.
Oh,
I'm
he's
gonna
like,
prepare-
fuck that staff.
Uh-oh.
I'm gonna ready an action.
Oh, holy shit. They actually broke out.
Damn it! This is the one that they had to fail!
So does my ready action go off?
Oh yeah, your ready to action goes off, and any spell that you're ready to cast goes off too.
Crap.
So you start, you're knocking in the last pit, and when the door explodes, and you both get knocked on your asses.
That's perfect for what's about to happen next.
Yeah, I kind of figured.
Yeah.
Go ahead, whatever you guys are up to. Let's just go through the initiative order, and we'll do Doc first. What do you got going on?
All right. I'm gonna fire off a Lance of Faith at the first one.
All right.
So I make a magic attack against one creature within 50 feet of me.
Yep.
So it says my save DC is at 12. But do I roll a D?
It's magic attack, so you make your magic attack roll. It's against their armor class.
Oh, okay, so it's +4, so I roll a D20.
Yep. I did not expect that to happen. I figured they'd be stuck in there.
Okay, so
yeah, you hit. You hit with your lance.
Cool. And the lance itself does 2d6 radiant damage. It's radiant. They specify it now.
What, they didn't
4 and
before?
5. Yeah, and that's 9, but I'm going to trigger something. If I pull it back up real quick. Okay, I'm going to trigger my Channel Divinity, and I'm going to Channel Radiance.
Oh, God.
So, when I choose, when you deal damage with any of your domain spells, you can expand, blah, blah, blah. When you do, each creature you chose within 10 feet of you, so all the zombies, are all the zombies within 10 feet of me?
All of the zombies are not within 10 feet of you. Only 3 of the zombies are within 10 feet of you, unless you were going to step right up to the first one.
I'll step right up to the first one, I don't care.
All right.
That's
Then there are 7 zombies within 10 feet of you.
Okay,
That's a bit better, yeah.
I will do that, and they must make a con saving throw. So they have to be... They have to beat a 12, which isn't that bad. I believe it's just a 12. Let me double check. Yeah, my save DC is a 12.
3 of them fail.
3 of them fail, so it's 2d6 damage for those that failed, and then half as much to all the ones that passed.
Oh,
So
nice.
let me roll 2
Nice.
6. 6 and 6. Nice! 12 damage!
Oh!
So you just murdered 4 of the zombies, and 3 of the zombies are burning with holy radiance. Would you like to describe what just happened?
Yeah, I would.
All right.
I walk right up to the door right when it busts open, and I say, "For Heronius!" and I make a gun-shaped thing, and I shoot a giant, I shoot a little light ray out of my finger at him, but when that light ray hits that zombie, it explodes in that room.
and 4 of the zombies turn to ash in front of you, and then 3 of them are burnt to ever-living love. And then there's still 3 that are behind him that are still okay-ish.
Alright, so now it's my turn to cast Burning Hands in that area.
Yes, it is.
Oh, good lord.
I assume you step past or you do this over the dwarf's head.
Well, it's right beside him because we were all in the same. We were both in the same location, just pointing it forward.
That's true.
We didn't
And
start the fire.
sadly, I only got a 9.
Is it attack or do I have to roll saving throws?
I don't know if you have to do saving throws because it just says when you cast your spell.
Yeah, if it doesn't say
Probably
make a magic attack, then I have to make a saving throw.
All right, so it's each creature in a 15-foot cone radius.
That's the
And
rest
it's
of them.
dexterity save.
Oh, great.
It's 3d6 fire damage, and half as much on a successful, saving throw.
Oh, good.
Well, why don't you just roll the damage first to see if I have to bother rolling saving throws?
Okay. 4, 9, and okay, 10.
Saving throws. Look at that. Fail. Pass, but he dies anyway. What's the DC?
It's your dex save.
No, what's your DC for casting the spell? It is 10 plus your int modifier.
Yeah,
Huh.
so it's 13.
13. All right. He fails. He fails, and nope, he fails too.
Hmm.
Oh no, no, he passed. One of them passed.
As long as one of them gets to live, that's great.
So, so 5 of them burn go ahead, describe what happens. One of them survives.
All right, so pretty much the thing that's important about this scenario is that both me and the dwarf we cast in sync, in sync, so he just goes, boom, fires his, and I Hadouken into the room, and that's why all the damage is so potent, because it just combines into one just big giant, holy fireball.
Oh God.
Nice. And then all that comes shambling out of the ashes is one zombie, and he sort of shambles up to the dwarf, and then falls down because his legs got incinerated, and then he falls over dead because there's no point for him to be alive anymore. He sort of claws at your foot until you stomp his head in.
I look up at the
Beautiful.
mage and I offer him a fist bump.
I might as well dab back, so dabbing back.
Nice.
For the record, seeing holy light and then a gout of fire shoot right over my head and incinerate everything was actually pretty cool. Despite a door blowing up in my face and all.
And by the way, you have to thank the new additions of the rules for that burning hand spell doing so much ridiculous damage, because it used to just be 1d6.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah, I don't think my channel divinity was that cool either.
Yeah, it was
cool.
over the top.
I have a ton of options with that. That thing's awesome. I only get to do it once a day though, but that's okay.
But you get a ton of options for it, right?
That was pretty awesome.
Yeah.
I got flung back and fell over, trying to put some nails in the wall.
Yep.
So did you, my pal. Well, don't worry, guys, we got this. Boom, back. Now let the men handle this. Psha!
All right. Well, being that it is 8:51, we'll play for a few more minutes and then I'll stop it.
Okay.
Although that might be a good place to stop if you guys think that's a good place to stop after you guys just incinerate all those zombies.
Well, when we go into the room and maybe do like one search, then that should be fine.
Oh, okay, sure. Yeah, you guys want to go search the zombies?
Yeah.
Yeah,
There's
sure.
something in this fucking
See if
room.
anything
Search the
survives
room
fire.
where all the zombies were.
It looks like they set this up as a storage space for these zombies, but you do find 10 sort of burnt up black opals
Nice.
inside the zombie skulls.
Nice.
Oh, I see what they're. Okay. As a player, I see what's going on with that.
All right. So
I'm so
put
glad
them
I
all
didn't
in a
stand up
sack
right
and
then.
put them in a sack and let's move on.
Yep.
How
any of my-
damaged is this? Go ahead.
Oh yeah. Oh. I was say, did any of the pittons survive the door exploding outward?
Yeah, you can pull out your picture.
Actually, and I can. Okay, sweet.
Good stuff. So I think we shall head
was
down
all,
the path and then continue the adventure later.
Yeah, which one are you guys going down next?
The
Towards
open
red-
pathway,
Towards the open pathway?
I assume.
Well, I did hear
It's up to you
the
guys.
pitter patter of all that.
Yeah. Which is why I would be sneaking my way that way. Sneaky, sneaky.
So you want to sneak over that way and be the lead point man for this one?
Yeah, might as well. I assume Willow's.
It's very dark. Can you see in the dark?
Yeah. It depends. Does Willow still have a light?
Willow still doesn't
Or
have
am I
a
gonna-
torch.
I will have to relight it, I
Yeah, you're
assume.
gonna
I
come with-
kind of had to put it out and,
Had to. Yeah.
do some nailing and shit.
Yeah.
Well, no, I just
But-
figured you just put it on the ground, man. It still stays lit.
Oh, sweet. All right, I pick it back up. Get on moving.
If you don't mind being a torch man, I will totally take point on this
All
one.
right, I'll be the torch man.
All right.
Go ahead, make your stealth roll.
Sneaking. Yeah.
I also have to
18
sneak as well,
plus,
I do believe.
what, 21? Yeah, it's a 21.
Guess I'm not very sneaky.
All right.
You're holding a torch. It would be weird if there was a floating torch.
Actually, I thought it was my binder class thrown in my other games. Because of the shadows there. Oh, okay.
This is what you see, and you are not seen in turn. When you come around this corner and take a peek, and there is light over here, and it looks like things are walking towards you as you see this coming. A couple of goblins, in fact, three of them, two of them are walking towards you. One of them is standing by these cages, and there's 3 cages down here, and each of the cages has a giant spider in it.
But the cages all look closed.
Guys,
At least.
They are all closed.
Oh.
This is where you are, where I just circled. Everybody else is sort of back this way. There are 3 goblins. There are 2 goblins walking towards you, and the other goblins over here.
Here we are. Okay.
guys, spider riders.
There we go.
I have my mount.
And that's where we'll stop for this week.
Awesome.
That's how we end it. It's me saying spider riders.
Spider riders.
Spider riders.
Let's
Beautiful.
have a conversation.